And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Russell. That's reeled in. It's Concepcion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to...
And they heave it deep downfield. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown. Tie.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Try the ground game here with the running back. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer, also the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Crosses the 35. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Knowles. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 22, set to kick off.
Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Russell. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Here he goes. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, his tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know it was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Sawchuk. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Look to throw it here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Running play called on third and short. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
And the Noles look to keep this drive moving. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete and was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Robinson. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense really clicking. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up with the 24. Receiver in motion now. To throw. It's Russell. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Caught behind the line. It's Bennett. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. And the Seminoles will crank up the tempo. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
completion makes it second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Florida State. That's how you finish a play.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
Florida State 35, Alabama 21.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Russell. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they...
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. What a throw by the sophomore quarterback. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Noles will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Hale. And a returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. He gets loose. Fights through the tackle. Look at that powerful running. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Caught over the middle. It's Horton. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw again. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The back's got it. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Handoff here from the shotgun. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offense. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Noles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Using his legs, it's Davis. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Seminoles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll run it here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial 4th down play coming up after that run. Can he make it to the marker? Did not get there. Now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? To the air, it's Russell. Takes a hit, but lets it fly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. No huddle here for the offense. It's a shotgun run call. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And it's a bunch formation. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. That's the 20. The 10. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, tie. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Now they're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Sawchuk. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Knowles. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hale. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To the air, it's Russell. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Hale. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown! No chance to catch him there.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in. See if they can convert the point after.
PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here. Let's it go. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, smuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Getting set. Here's second down. Defense showing blitz here. Tight end goes in motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. It's an out route, the catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Sawchuk. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Ball handed off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He's looking to throw. He'll throw it now. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Chewing clock with the running game. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Dropping back, it's Russell. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Down behind the line, it's Horton. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Bringing it out, it's Gibson. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Running up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for this here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Breaks free. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important 2nd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Pulls it in. It's Adams. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Very good field position to start here. Now here comes the bunch formation. The shotgun handoff here. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Back to pass. It's Moore. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught on the outside. It's Hughes. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's looking to scramble. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Gets into space at the 50. Here he goes. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the 1st down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Handoff to the single back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the running play stopped on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He escapes the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. It's the running back in the flat. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Send the back in motion. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down there.
That's a positive run for this offense, but now it's going to set up 4th and goal and a big decision for this offense. I know it's still the first half. But let's face it, you're this close, maybe it's worth the risk of trying to roll the dice and try to find a way to get that ball into the end zone.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Caught by the receiver. And he's in for the score. Touchdown tie. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Solid gain of the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Caught for the completion. Tackled, but first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Finds his man. It's Bryant. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass caught. Second down now. They'll try the ground game here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They're going to scramble now. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
He's brought down near the 16-yard line. First down for the offense.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ducks. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. Breaking free at the 35. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
To throw, it's Moore. Grab near the sticks. It's Bryant. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. And the Ducks will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Gets made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Moore. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Moore. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw over the middle.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. No huddle now for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Bryant. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. 3rd down play for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Oregon. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Oregon, 24. Alabama, 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And they're first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And tackled there by the defense.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Caught near the sideline. It's Williams. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Strong game by this quarterback. Quarterback delivers a strike, but man, did he pay a price on that play.
What a great feeling for any quarterback. Anytime you throw the ball, you get drilled, you're on the ground. You can just tell the result of the play by how the sideline reacts. Your own guys. You take a hard hit, but it's the score that makes it all worth it.
And the point after is right down the middle. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to throw. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. So, Cook, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Leaning on the run game here. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Makes the grab. It's Moore. Finds room at the 30. We finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense brings up now 2nd and 11. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Moore. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Hey, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pass caught. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Press coverage now from these DBs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Miller. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to throw it again. He fires downfield. That's caught. It's Miller. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, but that's just going to be too little, too late.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this...
Touchdown, Alabama. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. He safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game. Final quarter. What will the play calling velocity be here? Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Ducks expect to run the clock out here in the final minute and secure the W. They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Their last chance here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 20. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. One who shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Whittington. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Moore on the move now. Makes the grab. It's Hughes.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Just underway, and this This home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is a deflating play for this defense on third and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Backs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to run it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Ducks pick up enough for a first down here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. To throw, it's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
He hands it off from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing in that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. But he can't haul it in. That's a crucial drop on a 3rd down play. Here comes 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled across midfield with a 48, good enough for a first down. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. He'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. They bring him down at the 7. Offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
The pass rush gets home.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
And the back now goes in motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and will begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Nice grab. It's Hughes. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Runs through the defender. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Inside the 35. Finding space at the 20. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Kirk, you played quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Bringing it out. It's Graham. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Look out, he's loose. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And he's got it again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. The Ducks will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. Timeout is called a Ducks strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. A handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Moore. The pocket breaking down. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Caught on the outside. It's Bryant.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made in space, look out. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air. It's Moore. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Pop over the middle. It's Moore. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. Trying to find some room. It's Whittington.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And the Ducks come to the line and run the hurry up. On third down, it's a handoff. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
With the catch, it's Smith. Breaks the tackle into the clear. And here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
And they pick up the first on the ground. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. On the move now. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up on the defense. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A scoop and score. And this place is going crazy. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble. Takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Back to pass. It's Moore. Screen to the receiver in the flat.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Bringing pressure. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Bryant. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to throw again. It's a wide receiver screen. And the Ducks pick up enough for a first down. This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A screen to the wide receiver. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Empty backfield offense splitting the field with 5 wide. push through. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Complete via the screen. Gain of 12. That's a first down for the offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal. The Ducks line it up with 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Peoples. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, working with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent game that time. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Pressure is coming. And he'll take a sack on the final play. A weird ending, but a very sweet victory. This was a case of a higher rank.